More presents
What?
Young Frankenstein. Walk this way. This way. This way.
Frankenstein?
You freaking kidding me? On to the review. What the hell? All right. Tonight we are reviewing Mel Brooks's 1974's movie Young Frankenstein. That was a year before I was born. So, yeah. As you see our awkward intro into the review here. So we tried to get it as well as we could. But hey.
A little awkward, not bad.
Not bad for a last minute.
I've been feeling a little awkward lately
Yeah,
though.
yeah, you got a little something on your shoulder there.
What's on my shoulder?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, there's a brilliant surgeon that could probably help you with that.
With what?
Oh, never mind. But yeah, we're doing Young Frankenstein, and as you can see, we got our Frankenstein set up here. He's a mishmash of several different parts. We got his brain we haven't quite put in yet.
That's because we're missing the head.
Yeah, that's right. We can't find the head. It sucks when you can't find the head.
I'd give you mine, but mine's attached. Sorry.
Well, yeah. So, hey.
I'm glad you could join us, Dr.
Hey.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein! Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
That's pronounced Frankenstein. Now, this movie, oh my God, Mel Brooks is just hilarious.
Great movie.
One of my favorite movies of all time, I would say. What do you think, John?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It is.
That's the type of comedy that
Yeah.
I like. That
It's a little on the crude side, but that's what makes it so funny.
really isn't all that crude, really.
No, not for today's standards,
Even though I got
but
genetically get this hump off.
Well, you know,
It's a little.
I like
little
your
ice,
hump, Randy.
you know,
Oh, thank you.
ice it down a little bit. It'll be all right.
Yeah, it's a little pokey. There. No more hump.
All right, so what do y'all think of this movie? What was your opinion of this movie?
I think they did a really good job with it.
For what it was?
Yeah.
The timing it was.
I lost my hump.
Did you lose your hump?
I'm disappointed,
Your hump
Randy.
done humped out, huh?
I can't hump no more.
Oh man, your hump was.
Now I'm really disappointed. I was so looking forward to that later.
Yeah, our only problem was everybody was telling me I was like a jackrabbit.
Well, that's even better. That's why I was so excited.
All right, so let's see. What are we talking about here? The movie
Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Did we have you a little flustered there, Dave?
A little bit. Hey John, why'd you hold this for?
Oh, really? Come on, man.
Oh, come on now. Where'd it go? All the way over there.
I done so did your eyeball.
Yeah, as many times as you mess with me with snakes, I had to do that to you. I had to do it.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you.
Right?
I'm surprised it took you this long.
I was wanting to do something with that a little bit more here. We'll just, for anybody that doesn't know, John hates eyeballs, and I got this eyeball, and we're just going to set it right here.
Really?
So
Come on, now it's looking at me, man. Come on.
So that's another part to the Frankenstein there that we just hadn't quite put in yet.
As much as I'm going to hate myself for this, I need to do it. Yeah.
Do what?
Good boy.
All right, John's going to get over his fear eyeballs.
There you go.
His first step.
I've known John for a long time, and he has always messed with me because I have this thing with snakes. And
You just wait, buddy.
oh, I know. That is the first time that I've been able to get back at John. So, yeah.
Popeye back there and peanut go, oh, come on.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Yeah, don't taste very
Here,
good either.
we'll set her this way.
Oh, thank you.
Looks like something else sitting that way, you know.
But anyway, okay. Enough with that. To the movie.
To the movie.
To the movie.
Testicle.
What was your favorite part of the movie, Randy?
All of it.
Okay, if you had to pick one part, what would it be?
All of it.
Okay, Randy is pretty biased on this movie. I think
All
we
of
all
it?
know what he's going to rate it. So, what about you, John?
I can't help it. I love it.
Toward the beginning, yeah, I love it too. But I'd have to say my absolute hands down favorite part is toward the beginning when Dr. Frankenstein,
That's Frankenstein.
yeah, whatever. But when he first gets to Transylvania or wherever it is that he's
Transylvania.
supposed to be, Transylvania, and he goes to throw his luggage up in the hay wagon, and the assistants, and then she goes, ooh, and he pops his head and goes, do you want to go for a roll in the hay? But
Roll in the hay. It's fun. Yeah.
You want to try?
absolutely.
I like the part where after they dug the body up and they got it on the cart and the constable comes in and tries to figure out what's going on. He's got that dead hand sticking out there like that, and he's trying to figure out what to do with it.
Right.
As he's talking to him and rubbing on it, like telling him he's cold.
Oh, you're chilled to the bone.
Yeah.
Cleaning his fingernails
Right.
out.
I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, there is a lot of. I love Mel Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
Mel Brooks movies is just fun. Gene Wilder was a phenomenal actor.
Mm-hmm.
Always funny in everything he did. Everything I've seen him in, anyway. Yeah. So, what?
I was gonna say my favorite. Actually, if I did have one favorite part, is
Yeah,
when
if you had to pick one.
If I had to pick one, that's when they first start hearing the music. After he does his little thing, Destiny, Destiny.
There.
And
He's laying there, but
yeah, then they get downstairs and they're looking at all the different heads sitting there. Then they get up to Marty Feldman. Then he's like, "Hi, ain't got nobody, can't nobody."
He made that movie. Marty Feldman made that movie.
If they wouldn't have had him in there, then it would not nearly have been the
Yeah,
same
they
movie.
couldn't have
No.
casted anybody else other
Right.
than him.
You know how they came across, or why they casted him?
No.
Gene Wilder, Marty Feldman, and the guy that played the Frankenstein monster. I don't remember his name is right now. Do you guys remember what it is?
I'm sorry. I got
Boyle.
Yeah.
His last name's Boyle.
Well, anyway,
Peter Boyle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, Gene Wilder's agent was their agent as well. So
Right.
that's how all three of those guys got cast in the movie. And it just happened to work out that they were really, really good together. And Popeye is in the background saying, Abby Normal Brain.
Which we have
Yep.
an abnormal brain there.
Which I'm going to eat later. I can't wait.
Play with my chain.
Oh, baby.
Of course, we lose Dave again.
Yeah.
I think we need to send him to the surgeon
I think he needs a catheter.
or an extra large bladder.
That'd work too. He'd probably like that better.
He has to pee. Or is that a toupee?
And our poor camera girl back here is losing it. She's trying so hard not to be laughing out loud.
So he's going to pee on a toupee?
Maybe his toupee. and she has to walk away. We're doing a good job.
Right? We are here to give comedy to all you people out there.
Hopefully we're doing a good job of it.
Yeah. Your face turned a little red there for a second. Popeye, your face is always red.
Have you ever peed on a toupee? Are you sure? If you have to think that hard, then the answer is yes.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna stay back here for a second. Got bad.
It always gets bad
Well, why do you leave for?
because I had to pee.
Well, we can't help you don't like us no more, Dave.
That did not look right.
Baby. Hey, I did have some dollar bills, but I gave them away. I'm sorry.
Oh, what the hell? Too many beers. I'm sorry. What'd I miss?
Something about peeing with toupees.
Evidently,
Ian with what? Oh, okay.
evidently you and Katie both pee on toupees.
Okay. How are we doing with the movie review?
Probably not very well.
That's why it's a comedy movie.
That's right. It is definitely a comedy.
So anyways, Mel Brooks.
Okay.
Did he pee on a toupee?
Absolutely.
Wow. I'm sure he has once or twice.
He's probably peed on a lot more than a toupee.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well, we won't go there.
Wow.
all right.
So anyways, did you guys find any bad parts in the movie?
The part I couldn't stand is when they were at the train station and Gene Wilder's saying goodbye to his fiancée.
Yeah.
She is a phenomenal actor and she sings really well, but
She looks pretty good too.
that whole scene right there, just like, I wanted to throw her under the train right there. It's like, oh my God, are you fucking kidding me?
I think I was like, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Ain't no wonder he slept with his laboratory assistant.
Wouldn't you? Don't answer that. Your wife might be watching.
Yeah, wife might be watching. I can't answer that. So,
I'll say twice yes.
I mean, what
I
about
believe
you
you
guys?
would.
Was
Even
there
still
any part-
now.
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You're probably still the same age as her.
Probably.
Man, you are old.
I know.
So was it rough, getting around the dinosaurs, or were they, noisy neighbors?
What do you
or
think?
what?
I got the cane.
There you go. Just beat them with it, huh?
Noise don't bother me no more. I'm half deaf.
Okay.
Huh?
So were the Flintstones good neighbors?
Yes.
Yeah. How about the Rebels?
Yeah, they were all right.
Yeah.
But-
I forget what even the hell I was asking.
We were talking about bad parts in the movie.
Okay. I told mine. Anybody else have any other bad?
I agree with you on that part.
Yeah, me too.
That
For me,
scene-
that was the worst scene. Well, no, there's one other scene I didn't like. But that was the worst. Probably the second worst was where the constable guy, the head
Yeah.
constable, was having these little village council or whatever.
Right.
I really didn't like that character.
The very first one. You didn't like the constable? I thought he was good.
Not the one where he's got him on the cart. Not
Right.
that guy.
You talking about
No,
the second
yeah.
guy that had the
Well, yeah.
prosthetic arm?
Yeah,
That-
the one that
yeah.
kept switching the arm from one side to
Right.
the other. You didn't like him?
No.
I thought he was pretty good. Way he had the eye patch and then wore the monocle over top of the eye
That
patch.
part was funny. The rest of it for me
Where
was, yeah. I thought
The foot.
that,
The what?
That's what I had the problem
Footsteps,
with.
footsteps.
Oh, footsteps.
You had a problem with that?
Yeah,
Oh, John, I don't know.
no, I didn't like that scene at all. Or
The whole, his whole character you didn't like?
I did like where he walked up and stuck all the darts in the board when, yeah, that part was funny. But other than that was,
You know, when you see Jim Wilder throwing darts, and the constable's making him throw the darts out the window, and he only threw 3 darts out the window. But when it goes back to the scene where the car's there,
yeah, there's like 20
8
darts in it. Yeah,
There's 2 in each tire, 1 in the guy's head, and
Yeah.
or in his helmet, and
and when you hear the cat,
yeah,
that was actually Mel Brooks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because Gene Wilder said the only way he would do the movie is if Mel Brooks was not in the movie at all. because Mel Brooks always cameos in his movies.
Well, this is one he didn't.
And this one he didn't.
I wondered why he didn't.
also did in the beginning where you hear the wolf howl. That was also Mel Brooks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was also Mel Brooks.
I forget what that guy's name was. Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in that until I watched it the other day.
Yeah, he plays blind guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And after I heard that, I went back and looked and like, why didn't I know that?
when he walks out on the porch after Frankenstein busts through the door and takes off, he's like, "Hey, I was going to make espresso. The reason it cuts to black so fast is because the whole crew, when he said that, that was completely ad-libbed. When he said that, the whole crew just fucking busted out in laughter.
I guess
so they
that
had to cut
happened
to black
quite a bit.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, and Gene Wilder was the worst for it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're talking 15, 16 takes for one scene.
Right.
Because he couldn't keep it together. And even the actors on the thing said that they had so much fun making the movie that it didn't actually seem like work. They were just cutting up and having
I wish my
kind of like
work
if
was
we
like
ever
that,
made
yeah.
a movie or something.
Right.
Oh, boy.
It'd be
Oh,
horrible.
God, if
but
we made a movie, it'd take us like probably 10 years because I wouldn't stop
What are
laughing.
you talking about be horrible?
It'd be horrible.
I think we'd make a fantastic movie.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Beer Fest meets Young Frankenstein
Meets
meets
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. That'd be one heck of a conversation.
I think our camera girl is on board with that.
Yes.
Got a big thumbs up in it.
So is Popeye.
Evil Beer Fest.
Evil Beer
Ooh.
Fest time, yeah.
Oh, I like it. Let's do it. What?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go,
I was
yeah.
gonna try to say something but it didn't work. Too many boots. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you got to say it now.
I can't think of what it was. I had it, and it just kind of. Whoop.
You know, I can't help it. You're one step behind Randy from being senile.
Huh?
You old geezer.
Yeah, but. So, how we?
I like being the youngest out
Oh,
of
we
the
got plenty
three.
of time. But
So you never did tell us what your worst part is.
He didn't said there wasn't any. He loved the whole movie.
yeah, I love the whole movie. But I think the only spot I didn't like was like Dave said, that beginning.
The
Yeah.
train scene.
Yeah, I mean, because it was slow and it was just stupid. But luckily, that scene only lasted for what, like 2.5 minutes.
It seemed like it lasted 2.5 hours.
Right. The one scene that
And the
Mel-
bad thing is, because I really like that actress.
yeah, oh,
know.
she's funnier than hell.
Yeah.
The one scene Mel Brooks wanted to cut out was the whole putting on the Ritz scene. Putting
God.
on the Ritz.
That made the movie
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, yeah.
And Gene Wilder fought so hard to keep that scene in there.
Yeah, I was watching an interview with him, and he said when he said they were cutting that, I went from like red to purple. I was both ready to cry and ready to fight. And he goes, I was so angry, and I was fighting with him about it. He goes, it's fine, it's good, it's in. He goes, well, why are you putting me through this for? He goes, I wasn't sure if it was right for the movie, but since you fought for it so hard, I know now it's absolutely right for this movie.
Right.
So.
Another scene they wanted to cut out of that was the Walk This Way scene.
I'm so glad they did.
Yeah. And Mel Brooks said it was too hokey or whatever for. You know.
No, it was perfect.
Yeah. And when they did this screening, and he said, okay, we'll leave it in. We'll do the screening, see how it goes. And when they did the screening, the audience just erupted when they did the whole Walk This Way. And Mel Brooks actually put it in at least 2 other movies that he made.
Which ones?
Robin Hood Men in Tights
Okay.
and History of the World Part 1.
I love both those movies.
He actually included in both
So
of
does that
those
mean
movies.
if we do Robin Hood Men in Tights, all 3 of us got to wear tights?
Whew, man. I don't
If
know
I'm
I can
wearing
wear
tights, I'm wearing a thong.
I wore tights once or twice, but I'm not going to do it again.
I liked it when you wore tights.
Okay, how about Speedos?
Huh?
How about Speedos?
Speedos? Well, I've worn Speedos too.
Popeye says that's what she said.
But yeah, he actually included that in at least those 2 movies that I know of.
What, include Speedos in them?
Are you having a hard time over there?
Yeah.
Good.
Speedos is...
Because it's going to get worse from here on out.
Hey, I got fired from a job for Speedos.
There we go. Speedos and Cheetos.
Yeah,
I thought it was a backward thong.
it was a backwards. But thongs and Speedos, they're about the same. So, yeah.
Heather camera girl left again. She's actually laughing so hard she's bent over.
Oh my god.
It's just about me in a Speedo, or I don't know. But,
We're going to have a Speedo made out of Cheetos.
ain't nobody gonna eat those things.
Well, I might.
What is it with Popeye and these toupees?
I have no idea.
Maybe,
All right, so
maybe these
okay,
people
hold
don't
on.
want
Back to the review. Come on, we got focus here,
Yeah.
people. We're kind of going off in a tangent here,
It's getting a little warm in here.
This is what's making this a great review.
right? So
Tell me, wouldn't Mel Brooks be proud of this story?
I would hope
now.
so. I would definitely hope so.
I think he'd be proud of all three of us giving this review this.
Yeah,
Right, in
Right.
the way that we're doing it.
sure.
Deep
Now,
breath.
what would you
Maybe
give?
one more.
What would you give Young Frankenstein on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the best, 1 or 0 being the worst,
Right.
being monster. I hate that fucking movie. What would you give it?
You know what I'm going to give it? Perfect score.
Number 10. Probably a 15 for you.
4,000.
Okay, he's over there. What about you, John?
-10.
A negative 10. You almost got, if I didn't want that beer so much, I'd throw it on you.
Probably because they left out the Speedos with the Cheetos.
Exactly.
Throw it on you. No, seriously, what would you give it?
I would give this one a 10 also.
You know what? I have never given a movie a 10 the whole time we've been doing this. But this movie, I definitely would say I'd give it a 10. I would watch
This is a unanimous vote decision.
I would watch
10 out of
this
10.
movie
And
anytime we put it in. I would watch this movie.
absolutely.
I would do because I crack up laughing and start crying because I'm laughing so
I
hard.
had to
Never
force
matters.
myself to shut it off so we can do
Right.
the review.
It doesn't matter how many times you see this movie, it just keeps getting funnier.
And there's another interesting fact. The song "Walk This Way" by Aerosmith. When they were recording their album, they took a break. It was around the same time that the film had come out, debuted.
Right.
And they all went to see the movie. And Steven Tyler went back in the studio and wrote the song "Walk This Way" because of that one scene. So the movie and the song are connected in that
Right,
way.
they inspired the song.
Right, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, thank you for coughing on me. Now I
welcome.
got corona.
Yeah, that was Randy.
You got a lab coat, you're good.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I didn't wear a mask.
You didn't
Like
say that
that.
when we were making out earlier.
You didn't wear your Speedo either.
Our poor camera girl.
I know it.
Any other parts of the movie you
I'd say I
guys
feel
like?
bad for you, but I really don't.
I like when
Sorry.
Igor was going into the brain depository, and
He's all
you
like-
see the sign on the door. It says after 5, slip the brains through the door.
Right.
And then he reaches his hand through the door to unlock it. And as he reaches around, as he comes to the door, he sees his own hand. He's like, he gets freaked out. He's like, and then he pushes his own hand back through the door. You know, I mean, just some stuff, just simple stuff like that. It's just what made the movie funny. And the more times you watch it, the more little things you pick out.
Oh, yeah.
You know that they put in there that you may not see. You know, the first 1,000 times you've seen it, but this one time it just happens to stand out. You know.
Yeah, 'cause like when they pull the candles out, it makes that sound. I never noticed it
Yeah.
until like the third or fourth time.
Yeah. And then he's got the ab normal brain.
Right?
You know, which is my brain here.
I want to eat that later.
I'm gonna eat it right now. You want a piece?
Yeah, I want to eat it.
Here, have a piece.
Thank you.
I got a piece. Don't go very good with beer though.
How is it?
Here, you want a piece?
Rather brainy.
I don't know. I'm kind of debating.
Hey,
I'm tasting knowledge.
absolutely.
Very knowledgey.
You want to talk about eating some brain food?
Yeah, I'll try a piece.
That's some brain food right there.
Ew, it's slimy.
Won't show.
Kind of feels like a wet Speedo.
Oh God. that definitely is right.
And I got the camera girl to walk away again.
Yeah, there we go. That's our goal right there.
How many
Hey,
times do
actually,
that
it's
for
not
just this
that
one
bad.
movie?
It's actually not that bad.
You know, one of these
No, it's
days, we're going to figure out how to get excerpts of you and the faces you're making when you're trying not to laugh or when we
We got
discussed
the camera
you.
over here going this way.
Yeah. So we can put like a whole like collage video of just like,
The problem is she's the one that does the editing, so
We need a blooper reel.
she can knock out all
Right.
that stuff out.
exactly. We need a blooper reel.
All right, so have we covered anything else? Is there anything else we can cover in this
Like I
movie?
said, bad spots and good spots, and favorite actor or actress.
I would say the guy that played Igor.
Marty Feldman, that's mine.
Yep, mine too.
Yeah, if it wasn't for him,
I mean, I love Gene Wilder. I love Terry
yeah.
Garr. I love Madeline Kahn. Peter Boyle. I love all those guys.
Yeah.
But Marty Feldman,
He
that
made the
guy,
movie.
if he was not in that movie, this movie probably would not be that funny.
Right.
No.
yeah,
And-
his whole facial, everything he did is all good. All right, well, all right, we rated the movie, everything. Let's want to spin the wheel.
We can spin the wheel.
When you fill the pot, don't point it down. Keep it up. All right, you ready?
Set.
Hold on. All right. All right. Our next movie will be Annabelle Comes Home.
Nice.
That's a good movie.
I've never seen it.
Never seen
Yeah.
Annabelle Comes Home?
I've
seen the
first one. I haven't seen the second.
Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and until next time, hey, keep watching movies, I guess. If it don't rain for the next time I see you, piss on it. All right?
And don't forget your Speedo.
Don't forget your Speedo.